Hello, everybody. I've been trying to play this since the game came out yesterday, and I just have not had an opportunity. But I'm glad to finally dive into Outer Worlds 2. It's about damn time. We're about to have a lot of fun. I enjoyed the hell out of Outer Worlds 1. So, let's start a new game. Let's make our character. And let's see if I decide to become dumb as a brick.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side.
My side?
Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Alright. That's an opening. Let's start out with the face. Let's see, what do we got? You look like such a child. The best part is when you're trying to make your character. Problem is, I'm always so finicky with character creation. Try to run with this, I guess. A lot of these suck, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like any of these, but oh boy. Kind of dig that. Make me a little bit older. Oh no, there goes my cat. Thanks, buddy. No, I think 9 looks the best for this. I don't know why. I kind of dig that. Just a little bit to make his eyes pop out. My cat's going ballistic right now. Holy crap. Do I want a piercing? I feel like the piercing doesn't really make sense. But I could. Tattoo? Where? Where's the tattoo? There's a tattoo on my face. What the fuck? Now hold on now. I guess we're not having any tattoos. Here we go. Our character looks great. Let's do that. What are we gonna make ourselves? Ex-convict. You never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you. So much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend, if not all, the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record, excuse me, or escape while they weren't looking. I don't think I want to be an ex-convict. I don't look like an ex-convict. Maybe actually I do. Gambler? The grand plan. You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of their chaos for most of your life. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your pension for bucking the odds on the service of the Earth Directorate now. Lawbringer. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you joined the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You are a champion of the people, whether they want or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. That's a pretty good one. I could dig with that. I don't know about being lawful. I don't know if I'll always be lawful. Professor, you were a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full contract archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts, long thought to be lost, cost you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the most unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth Directorate. Maybe. Renegade. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for. And definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. I kind of like that one the best so far. Between Lawbringer and Renegade, ironically. Rustabout. You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Wow. I sound really helpful here. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, and you're now known as the gunslinger Earth Director agent not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. Really? So I'm just a really lucky guy, huh? It's like kind of like walking into a store tripping and taking down like someone that just robbed the store. That sounds about right. I think I'm gonna go Renegade. I like the idea of being a privateer of some sorts. What do we got? A lot of abilities. Holy crap. Brawny. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. I don't really plan on doing a melee build, so I hope I'm not going to get close range. Brilliant. During skill selection, specialize on one additional skill. Specialized skills start with 2 points. That's actually really nice. Heroic, 20% companion ability charge time. It's not that big of a deal. Crafting recipes for ammo, throwable, and resources. Create up to twice as many items for those. That's actually really freaking good. Holy crap. Lucky, 5% critical chance. Certain opportunities are just accessible to you. This could be good if I decide I want to go, like, a talking build, maybe. Nimble. I don't care about crouch speed and sprint speed. Doesn't really matter. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat. I don't plan on dying. Suave, 10% discount at all vendors, and bounty must be 2 times higher to be seen as an outlaw. I could probably just get discounts just by getting better with factions. Witty, reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained from... Well, that's no fun. That's the whole point. If you're going to piss somebody off, that's like the whole point. You want to be able to piss people off and have fun. You know what? I'm going to go brilliant. But I think we're going to take a negative trait here, because I kind of want lucky as well, and I think I might take a negative trait. I'm not doing abrasive. But I don't think I want to do dumb, so I might just take loss of health and take less toxicity and just make my game a little harder. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. What specifics do you tend to employ most during the missions? We're definitely going to have guns. We're definitely going to have speech. No, the question is what am I going to go for my third? Do I want to do lockpicking? Hacking or engineering? I'm probably going to do lockpicking, especially since I'm a renegade. And what am I going to name myself? I really don't like my face. Like, this bothers me. Like, I wish I had more control over what my face looked like. I really do. Like, my actual facial structure, because I don't really like how I look. I just wish I had better control over the facial structure. Because, like, some of these heads I like, but the facial construction just looks weird. Because I just, even with the facial structure, I just look old. Like, I don't know, something just looks off about me, and I don't know what it is. Like, I just, even when I'm trying to make myself look older, I still look like a young kid. I'm trying to decide, what do I name myself? I'm trying to decide, what do I name myself? Why does the color scheme look so weird? Hang on a second. There we go. That was weird. Like, the color scheme looked really off there. Trying to decide what name I want to go with. I like Arthur Vex. Either Arthur Vex or Silas Drake. Maybe even Merrick Voss. Merrick Voss sounds pretty cool. Cassian Drake. Go with Arthur Vex. I like Arthur Vex. Oh, Silas Drake. I like being called Silas. Silas Drake. Let's go with Silas. Yeah. So we are the Silas Drake, a renegade. Brilliant, lucky, but somewhat sickly. We took a hard hit when we were younger, a shot to the chest, and we only just barely recovered. We're good with guns, we know how to talk, and we're really good at lockpicking. I think this is a really strong thing. We got lucky. That's why we're sickly right now. We took a brutal gunshot wound to the chest. We got shot in a standoff. And we got super lucky that it missed our heart, but unfortunately it put us in critical condition. But we were so brilliant that we knew how to fix ourselves up, get us situated, and survive. And that's how we became the Earth Directorate agent. Let's do it. Let's do hard mode.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned. but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
This is my ship.
Commander, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old one.
Oh, fantastic. Wow. Yeah, exactly. All 10.25%.
Impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
What do you mean by same thing?
But this way, you don't have to risk extended hibernation. That can kill you, you know. The lab coats swear this way's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
What are they telling you?
Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think?
I agree with moment options 1 and 2. People should be brought first. Their humanity and yours are priceless. But also, this is just a job, and the truth is, out there in this world, outside of us, no one's gonna protect you. I'm gonna say this.
Not looking to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. Call should come through at the console.
Ooh, Earl Grey tea, huh?
Whoa, that's sure faster than
To
thinking
open the
stairs.
channel to start the meeting with
There'll be
Agent
time for
DeVries,
chat after the
please
No need to wait on
proceed
my
to
account,
the
Commander.
table.
I'll join you in just a tick.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
Forward agent's ready to be patched into
Commander,
the channel.
your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Your cabin.
I'm gonna sit here for people who watch on YouTube. They could go back and read it.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the skip labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core. And you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What kind of resistance do we got?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Sounds easy enough. What else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs. If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky.
I don't like her.
Think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Let's back her. I don't care who you are. No one talks to my agents that way.
However I choose. Do you know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up.
You remember who's a commanding officer on this mission, right?
Yes, of course. You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're...
Well, Commander, thanks. Really appreciate you sticking up for me back there. You really gave DeVries what for. I was just offering up reassurances and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, Law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
I'm concerned too, but for now we'll just have to trust the Earth Directorate and DeVries.
Sure. Why should we be concerned about all the mystery in a forward agent whose gray matter is starting to leak from her ears? Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction?
Considering it.
Don't make no sense.
I agree.
Any fool could see that. Even Sandoval. Nothing, if you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously. And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters.
So, I can do that.
Sure, but I'm saying if it was just down to the two of us, me and him.
So I'm dead in this
We
scenario.
all gotta go sometime, Commander.
Damn.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta commence with my pre-mission ritual. Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of purple berry crunch?
I love me some purple berry crunch.
Isn't it great? The copious amounts of sugar really helps keep you sharp. They say it's...
With all due respect, Commander, what in the void were you thinking with DeVries back there? She's not only our forward agent, it's no wonder she reacted the way she did. And Pascal is... well, she's Pascal. She needs to get her head right if we're to operate efficiently as a team.
Something tells me that Pascal and DeVries aren't your real
Like I said,
concern.
it's obvious that this mission presents yet another opportunity to bring a colony into the Earth Directorate's righteous control. Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path. Glad to hear you still got your principles intact. That I'm not the only one. Nothing left to do now but show these folk.
Cool. Hey, Jasper.
Ready to move out, Commander.
Awaiting docking procedures, Commander.
Well, that was something. She was wrecking the secretive nature of the mission, and this
Didn't mean to do that.
weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct, like at the end there.
Of course. Were you two friends?
We were certainly friendly. Augustine
They were in a relationship.
When the
They were
Earth swooped in and
fucking.
Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
Oh, you can believe me and her will be having words when this is over.
Whatever you say. Ready and raring to go, Commander. Just say the word.
Yep, we're gonna have a little conversation. I'm gonna beat her ass. What?
Everything's sorted on my end.
Still
Commander.
making preparations.
Be right with you when we land.
Oh god, our ship looks ugly.
Ship is secured. We shouldn't appear on anyone's radar hereabouts.
See, I knew there was items around here. Can't fool me. There's always little hidden items.
Sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Don't worry about us, Commander. We got things covered down here.
Dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog.
I need a mag pick.
Keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be
that smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Agent DeVries's orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
The electrical system misfired. fired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
As unable to function due to death. Expiring without permission. Greetings, subject. A subject is better able to serve when all their blood is contained within their body. Return to your assigned. Please note that shooting at this unit is unsanctioned and punishable behavior. Additional demerits assigned for misuse of electrical current. Greetings, subject.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure. Oh, I came. This here's the vent I mentioned.
Productive. I may be your son.
Oh, man, you're putting something fierce.
You can waste no time reducing those mechs to scrap metal, eh, Commander?
Productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember...
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin, that's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses... And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford... Mallory? Oh, what? I know I shouldn't be asking this. No! I mean, yes! Of course I would. Willingly. I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... I will disable the defenses for you, Mallory. But in the off chance you happen to recollect... And please.
Mighty slick how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
Isn't there another drone I killed? Maybe not. I don't know.
Great work, Commander.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
I'd rather face the guards head on.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Good job, Ibarra.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Not getting shot, certainly part of it.
Well, Ibarra, got any thoughts on how we ought to proceed? Staying awfully quiet.
Plans coming. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
Appraisal of our competence seems more likely.
Never more content, never more content, never more content.
Poor guy. Okie dokie.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with.
Should
have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close.
Something wrong with the airlock?
Grenade away! Cut above the average. Grenade! Attacking selflessly without complaint. Appreciate protectorate.
So far, so good. Taking a little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. Picking up plenty of ammo, which is good. I'm gonna need it.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafe. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which is built. Even I can't succeed alone.
Good. Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Of course. Of course, we have nothing to be concerned about.
Sustain the system. Giving chase. Realign with the paradigm.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock on which our system is built. But even if you can't succeed alone, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
A little bit of wild shooting. Okay, I got my ammo back. I don't mind. I usually don't shoot that crazy, but not exactly trying to die this early on.
We're encountering more opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
So be diligent, and remember,
I could try to do that.
will be met with severe consequences. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team soon in the skip labs.
The sovereign provides, the system abides. Some poor, deranged soul. Aborting search.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Just making sure I'm not missing any loot. Oh my god, his arm.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission. Damn straight, Commander. I wasn't sure about what you told me back on the ship, but I see now you're right. I gotta look out for myself. Sorry, Pascal. I hope you make it. You too, Commander.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to this per Earth Directorate guidelines. An incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Great, thank you.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. And there's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
I agree. Agent, he's the only one I agree with right now. He's here, he's alive, we have a mission to achieve, let's do it.
Study?
Of course it is, why wouldn't it be?
Hey, you there! Come over here at once! Please? What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here. By the matriarch, your voice. No. I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason.
Yep.
And now, I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me? Yes, they will. My demerits assure they'll be interrogating me about all this. They'll I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accepted. I know I'm still of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added,
I can help you with that.
Maybe I'll be lucky. What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me. Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection. I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would... Oh, I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? You do that for me?
Of course, if you let me into the skip
Yes,
labs.
at once. Glory be to the Protectorate.
That wasn't part of the plan, but you showed up and you got shot. No, his body fell. Well, Oh, there's like an entire alternate way. I'm guessing these are turrets. Like he could have triggered all this if he wanted to, and he didn't. I got to bypass all of it. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's neat.
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles, he was a promising agent, but we
Niles
have no
is
time for
fine.
grieving. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station, lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
Minor yet thoughtful.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
This is not a drill. Or it is. And we're being tested. It is not our place to question. Closer inspection. What was... Huh. It's over there. All right, calling it quits. Huh. Resolved on its own. Thinking never made anybody.
Every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency. Some kind of slackwit faffing about. There! Found you.
No, I'm afraid to look around. I'm not really sure what that did, but cool. Probably to help me kill all the guards, but that's fine. I don't care.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words...
I'm gonna go back and tell the kid. Well, I can't, that's right. Never mind. I have to go down the thing and go back around. I'll just wait till I go back. Hopefully I'll see him again. Yeah, he helped me, I help him. That's how this works. What's up, Cristiano? Long time no see. What you doing today?
Prudence dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully. Forever protect
I almost missed every one of my shots. That was crazy. I probably should put the rifle back on. Rifle's actually pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. Do you have a TT? I don't know what a TT is. What was that? Sorry. I don't understand. Explain. I probably don't if I don't know what it is. TikTok? I do, actually. I'm just dumb. I didn't know what you meant. It is. I do have a TikTok. I should have it connected to my YouTube channel. I think. I don't really have much uploaded on it. I don't really do much to my TikTok very much. But I believe my channel has my TikTok attached. If you go to my actual profile. Yeah, it's in my description of my main YouTube page. I have my TikTok there, but I don't really do much TikTok. I need to start clipping more videos because that's usually what I do. All my funny little clips, that's where I usually put them.
turn the tide. Closing in. Minimizing exposure. Grenade away. Target reacquired. Hand bomb delivery. Maintaining perfection.
I'm about to die. I'm very close to death.
Wherever are they now?
Holy crap, that was very, very close. I almost died. Jesus. Need to loot as much as I can over here. We're not going to trigger that because that'll trigger the mission. We don't want to do that. Let's look around, see if I can loot anything. Because, man, I just wasted a lot of my resources doing what I just did. From what it appears, there doesn't seem to be anything to loot. Okay. What's up, Maya?
Damn it! Can't you get anything right?
How you doing today?
You're supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage.
I knew you were bad.
Infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
I like that. So I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your
You
job.
bait me with insults. I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
I have a different interpretation of the plan. It says you're the one that has to
Your
die.
righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
And Niles is just collateral damage?
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Niles is still alive.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Pretty. I'm doing really well today, thank you. Maya, I appreciate it, but I already have somebody that does all that for me.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Ready.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander.
You guys are okay.
Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. Some post-hibernation nausea is to be expected. Please direct any vomit away from your Valerie unit. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Due to your prior medical history and general fragility, this assessment is especially recommended.
No good. No need. I'm good as this.
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Auntie's Choice invaded Arcadia. Auntie's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately,
Jesus.
Their invasion
I'm doing well, Luna. How are you?
The rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries'
Welcome.
sabotage of Horizon Point.
Sorry, I was super focused on
no
the
ship
story.
Can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years.
Give or take.
Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Plenty of time to figure out how not to die.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
Wait, she's alive?
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Is that even possible?
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing.
Well, that's good.
Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Sounds about right. Minus 15% vendor prices, minus 10% sell value. You know what? I'll take it. I like consumerism. So now I can improve my skills. I definitely want to up speech, lockpicking, and that. Let's up hacking. I don't want to upgrade hacking and engineering. Maybe I'll hold off on guns for right now. Let's get engineering and observation. Trophy Hunter looks really good. Commando feels like it would be useful. Let's go with Trophy Hunter for right now. Moonman staff. Boring kills, grants temporary 20% with power attacks. Nice. Interesting. I look ridiculous. Your skills are, but a jack of all trades is often at times better than a master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. No, reject. Much better. Interesting.
This unit records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to tampering may result in theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may... This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. Cystipigs, while omnivorous, are not typically raised on a diet of human. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve. Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie unit. This unit may suffer occasional wear and tear in the course of performing its operations. Routine maintenance is required. Acknowledge. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost. Please be on the... Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also... This subject appears to be exhibiting signs of mental confusion. Updating medical charts.
So I need lockpicking 4 or commander's safe key, which I don't know where the commander's safe key even is.
How are you feeling, Agent? Have you performed your advised rest and recuperation period following the conclusion of your last mission?
No. Ooh, wait. Lockpick 11. Holy crap. Use workbench. Let's break down some stuff. I don't need this. Let's break it down. Don't need this. Break that down. Break that down. I feel like plasma damage would be better. To bypass shunt. I have like, I think a few of these. I don't want to have to make these if I don't have to. Technically, my armor does have the ability to be augmented, so that's good. Whenever that time comes. Alright, let's go talk to the big man. Well,
All
well,
these
well.
years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you
Might
could.
be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
I've got a bullet I'm saving just for her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
Sure, self-defense.
She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Good work, Agent.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting a Protectorate communications hub.
Interesting.
Sooner we get to Paradise Island, the better.
To Eden!
Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight. Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word.
Let's go. You can have up to who follow and assist you. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion is unique. Okay. Alright, come on. Let's go. Silas Drake is ready.
Being this close to DeVries. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I'd like to take advantage of your engineering
Always
skills.
happy to tool around for it.
Oh, I can just actively use you to upgrade my stuff?
Anyway, need something, Commander? It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Anti-Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out. Oh yeah? What's needling you? Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it? All jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps. Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from Protectorate patrols. I usually shut her down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong. I appreciate the concern. Won't lie, had some hard years. Got caught up in a few lost causes, the particulars of which I'd rather not. I found you. Oh, and Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator. Ship doesn't smell anymore. That's about it. Only wish I'd known you were out there. I'd have come sooner. Guess that's one more thing Speaking of, we should probably get back to it. Spratwurst. I was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby. I figured Spratwurst ain't an easy meal to mess up. Well, I learned about 20 ways how not to fix a worst. Like most colonies, good people being ground down from
Story
above.
time.
A lot of fancy talk from suits about streamlining and quarterly earnings while them on the line barely scrape by. Triangulum's known for churning out freighters, and shipbuilding ain't exactly known for being clean, safe work neither. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day all banged up, filthy, and smelling like I just crawled out of an exhaust. It was hard work, sure. But there was something special about seeing one of them long haulers fire up her engines for the first time. Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. But I wanted to learn, so I paid attention. Too good of attention, as it turned out. I was working late one evening and overheard something I shouldn't have. Some bigwigs exchanged. A day later, didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jackboot showed up at my door. Oh, now, you'll have to tell me what those other things are sometime. I was on the run for, I don't even know how long. The days sort of bled into one another. I started losing hope of things ever changing for the better. Then, the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me and the rest of the colony out from under the corporate boot. Joining up after that just made sense. My folks shuffled off the motor coil when I was little. Assembly line accident. They tried their best. Weren't cruel or nothing, but life on Triangulum was... I didn't like feeling like I was adding to their burden, so I struck out on my own just as soon as I could. And well, yeah. Thoughts crossed my mind over the years, especially when it was just me and Val. I wish I spent more time with her when I had the chance. No point missing something you're never getting back, though. That's either hope or foolishness, Commander, and I can't tell. Even if we survive the rift, 10 years is a long time to be gone. No word. How about this? We ever make it out of this system, I'll take you back to Triangulum, make the introductions my... Oh, yeah. I could ask you the same thing. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. Stayed on Triangulum, become an engineer.
Oh, there goes my cat again. He's going ballistic.
I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence. But at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it. Not much dignity in having your limbs blown off. Sorry, that was blunt. I'd say you've got cause enough yourself. But back to your initial question. Do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah, only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair. You buttering me up for a favor? I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking extra shifts cleaning the head. Well then, that. She was one of the forward agents who went ahead to assess just how bad Triangulum had gotten. We met while I was in hiding, and I helped her learn the lay of the land, as it were. She was no nonsense. I thought her one of the smartest people I'd ever met. And while she could also be cutting, I felt like I only caught her edge when I deserted. I liked her. And for some reason, she seemed to take a shine to me. But she wasn't around long. By the time I officially joined up, she'd already moved on to the next mission. Sure was. Kept hoping I might run into her during training. But now I know she was busy turning her coat here in Arcadia. I've got time.
Error. Currently, how may this unit assist you, Commander? The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use.
Holy crap.
Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited. Searching mission error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Default.
You'll have to pardon Val, Commander. She gets confused sometimes. Logic unit can't always keep up. I keep tinkering with her assembly, but mighty kind of you to say.
Do you have any other queries, Commander? Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged.
What? Are your legs painted on, Commander?
Thank you for your interest. And do you have any other queries, Commander? Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit. This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago and was primarily credited for that operation's success. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity. Detecting a tone of frustration. Initiate. Do you have any other queries, Command?
Bastard. Understandable, though. What the heck? That's new.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
That's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
I didn't realize that would cause me to drown. Whoops. My bad.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
From a seer, absolutely free.
Being this close. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure.
Want to explore a little bit, see what I can find.
Big, dark cavern ahead. Seems likely we'll find Crabbles hereabouts.
Standing by with life support.
Ready to waste them. Won't get nobody around. Some do, but I'm not ready. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Look at all those eggs. How fast do these things breed?
Alright, leveled up. Go observation, hacking, engineering.
don't like the look of whatever that is. Rift, maybe?
Sequencing attack strategies.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Got a distraction for you. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
The idea is to kill them before you die. Get me in. Help me out.
Health benefits available at your request. This unit.
Knew you had my back.
Holy crap. Like a lot of unnecessary damage from all this, but I mean,
Guns cocked and loaded. No target.
Free hole in the head. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Fortifying.
swingers.
So many ways to go. I guess it doesn't really matter. Both of these pathways lead to the same way, I guess. I'm gonna go this way first. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Close proximity to a rift is likely to be lethal. Please monitor your distance.
I had to. Oh, it took me all the way back here. No, that sucks.
Careful. Any closer and we're like to regret it. too, but I'm not ready.
Confronting threat.
Let me know when you needed a strength. I'm the one you need to worry about. I'm at.
Engaging hostile life
Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. I can already tell. Oh, I'm all the way back here.
entering a confrontational state.
Ready to waste. On your command.
This is gonna hurt because I don't have
confronting threat.
don't have as much healing as I would. Plus it doesn't help either that I'm on hard difficulty. Oh, I just stole all that? Oops. Huh?
Perhaps if I subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then hit it with the hammer. Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused. Well, aren't you the observant one? Yes, a crabble egg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details of my project, since you asked.
Fine, sure.
Like I was saying, friend, this here crabble egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, crabble eggs contain carbon, oxygen, iron, and are each self-contained units. You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make me a mountain of bits selling skip drives made from crabble eggs. I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. And I'll be off to the races.
That's interesting.
Oh, wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. Please take this as a small thank you. It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new... That is a physical impossibility. They lack the opposable thumbs, unless they also just evolved opposable thumbs. Evolution and Oh, and please take this with you. Just a small thank you.
Uh-huh. I mean, that's very fascinating. Okay. I just stole all of that guy's stuff. I can already tell you this is going to be very difficult just off the get-go because I'm taking so much damage. I mean, I'm on hard difficulty and I'm at the beginning, but still. I can already tell this is going to be a problem. Oops. Accidentally alt-tab by accident. So that's where we're trying to go, and I'm trying not to... Oh, no, this is our... No, this is our vehicle. Our vehicle? Our spaceship. We're back at the beginning. Did they crash? Like, what happened? Hard to tell what is and what isn't loot sometimes. I'm gonna keep exploring before I go into the city. I want to make sure. How do you know when you're about to level up? Like, when do you... Oh, XP to level. Gotcha. That makes more sense. There's a person here.
Hello. Maybe this whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. Here to do some fishing?
I'll take whatever I can pick up. The more stuff I have, the better. I have no problem taking stuff that doesn't belong to me.
This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless interaction.
Actually, that was a pretty good haul coming here. I mean, I'm not upset. Okay. I am gonna have to put a save here and hold for the time being. Because I gotta go pick up my wife. So, I will see you all when I come back in about an hour or so, okay? You guys have a good night. Those on YouTube, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Luna, Maya, Cristiano. Thank you all for being here, coming to my stream. And for everybody else,